The 34. Sorry. Again, the poet banks on lamenting. He says, Mani manavya vyartha chimta vahate akasmata ho nara ho uni jate gadhe bhogane sarvahi karma yoge mati mandate kedamani viyoge. So he explicitly says as unnecessarily how we worry all the time for no reason. Think. I hope you are understanding. You are with me. Yes. In fact, Swapnaji commented it was very much straight. They said it's was no, thank you. And Jatula says, why do we always take when we say Mahan as Ramana and Ramakrishna? Don't we have any other ladies who have realized? And she gave an example of Mirabai. Wonderful. There are so many ladies also. Why only Mirabai? We can take our own Holy Mother, Sharda Devi of Dakshineshwar, the better half of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Yes, they're all there. True. Agreed. Generally, I'm more influenced by these, and I keep saying that. Yes, when I say Mahan, and when I take any name, even earlier we have said when we say Raghava, it is not Sri Ramachandra Prabhu, son of Dasharatha, in that physical form. We are trying to see something inside, something deeper. Similarly, when we say Ramana, it belongs to all the class of realized masters, not only Ramana, all realized masters, right? So now here he says, Mani manava vyartha chintam vahate. Mani, oh stupid mind. In the mind of the human beings, Manavi, he says, Vyartha, wastage of time, useless, unnecessary. Chintam vahate. Chintam, worrying. Vahate, carrying. In a sense, why do you carry unnecessary, unwanted worries in your mind? You see, we have 99 amount of bliss that God has given us. But we have trained our mind to catch hold of that 1% of misery and to lament over it again and again. How stupid we are. Therefore, he says in the last line, Mati Mandate. He says, Mati Mandate, oh dull-witted one, oh dim-minded one. Even Krishna, on number of occasions, he says, oh Partha, oh mud-headed fellow. Isn't it? So we are so down that we see only the negative aspect and forget to count on the blessings that we are blessed with. And he says, Akasmata honar ho nijati. He says, suddenly, akasmat, suddenly, what? Something is bound to happen. Honara, honahi chai, as we say, it has to happen. What? Who happens, jati goes. Suddenly, it's bound to happen, and we are bound to lose. What are we going to lose? Is a $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Jate, what jate? It can be ayuhu, vayo, dhanam, padavi, whatever it is. It happens all of a sudden. I know people who have Audi, Fortuner, Krista, multiple cars. Suddenly that may vanish, my dear friends, if a person is not treating others well. God gives and tests, sees how you are, how you make use of. And then he continues, Gadi bhogane sarvahi karma yogi. Aha. God is very intelligent. He washes off his hand. Bhog away all that is happening at the experiential level, at your physical and psychological states as pleasure and pain, profit and loss, good and bad. Sarvahi, all these karma yogi. This is all due to the actions of your own which you have done in the past. The God says, hey, bhai, I am not responsible. You are a pauper, I am not responsible. You are successful, I am not responsible. Both you. Just like we teachers say in school, we teach all the students in a class. It can be as small as 5 or as big as 180. I have seen classes, I have taken classes for 180 in PU. Yes. So, for everybody, the teacher teaches the same. Some pass, some fail, some get a distinction, some get a rank. Why? Bhogana karma yoga. You experience based on the karma yoga that you have done after the class. Yes, the intellectual capacities may be different. A person first shot he understands, it may be ekasantagrahi. A person like me will be dull-witted, might have to read 100 times the same thing to understand. Yes. But wherever it is, efforts are very, very essential, and our efforts gives our results. Simple. If you have little ability, I have to put forth more strength, more effort. If you have greater ability, little effort, but effort has to be there. Even an Ekasantagrahi who has to put full effort, full attention in what the teacher is saying to understand at the first stroke, or else he will not think. So, Gade Bhogane Sarvahi Karma Yogi. Whatever happens to you are all because of your own actions. I am not responsible, says the Lord. So, my dear friends, shrug off lethargy, laziness, dullness. Roll up your sleeves and start to work. Only then you get the right result. And then the last panti he says, Madhi mandathe kedamani viyogi. He says, Mandamati means the dull-witted, that kede misery, mani viyogi. He says, considers separation. In the sense, all these dull-headed people, they lament on the loss of the departure, means of the people who died. Here, you can take in many, many forms. One is the physical loss, death. You lose your loved ones, because earlier day we were speaking of depression, grief, correct? So it may be a loss of somebody who is very near and dear to you, where you are not in a position to express your love to that entity. Other one is your own loss, your own peace of mind, your own state of affairs. A student, just imagine he has lost his exam. There is no point in lamenting over it. Oh, I've been separated from my friends. All my friends have gone to the next level. I am here. No point in grief, my dear friends. We should work for it. What are we supposed to do? Okay, this is over. Now, next, when is the next exam? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to plan? Work out your plan and plan out your work. First, plan out your work. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then work on it. We'll see how success is not being obtained. So, whatever it can be, a loss of relationship, loss as an article, loss of our own things, emotional imbalance, whatever it is, work on it. Then we'll be happy. So wonderfully he says, Mani manava vyartha chinta vahate. Unnecessarily don't keep worrying about the loss. Anything can happen anytime, and all that is happening now and here is based on your past. So what? So act now to the best of your abilities and reap good results in future. Today, if you don't act best, again tomorrow the same situation. As the saying goes, you keep on doing what you have been doing, you keep on getting what you have been getting. If you want to change in the result, change in the modem of operators of your functionality. Understanding? Very simple logic. You get what you sow. Very simple. So with this, we'll conclude today's session here, and thanks for being with me.